What's up, everybody? This is Ripples in Wales, back for another video. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing. It's Saturday, 2nd of December, and we were out last night fishing until late. It's getting very cold here. We're down to -2s, -3s, -4s, which is very kind of low temperatures for an island nation. We have the warm Celtic Sea surrounding the islands that we're at, so it doesn't usually get down that low, but the mountains were down to -8.5 last night, which looks pretty cool. I'll try and get up in them in the next few days. Right, this is my Twitter handle at Ripples in Wales. Come and give us a follow. I'm pretty busy on there. Right, let's just jump right straight into this. Right, just a reminder for you all, this is the Evernode. There's an airdrop going on by the 11th of December this year, 2023. To qualify for it, you have to, there's a snapshot that's been taken at the end of September, but you also need to follow the links in their pinned tweets. Be very careful about links. This is at Evernode XRPL. Okay, there's a link here, you click it, XRP holders airdrop, click that, it'll bring you to a page here where you follow the details. There is going to be a tweet thread which I'll post on my Twitter feed over the next few days. I think there's a community member that's going to do a good job for us on that. Anyhow, let's just jump into something else here. This is Flare Networks, and they've just released very good news on this. So their F asset beta is now live on Flare's cost and testnet, a milestone for 800 billion worth of crypto assets. This is super, super cool. This is what we've been waiting for. They've been diligently kind of working behind the scenes for the past 2 years to create this very smart contracts platform for tokens that don't have smart contract capabilities. And this is where the yield starts to get very interesting. So, you know, you're all staking your Flare at the minute I think it's what we use Bifrost under the delegators that are in there on the app, and you're all earning incredible amounts of yield on it, and this is set to increase dramatically. The token price of Flare is understandably taken a little bolt. I managed to put something way before, so I've been buying and accumulating. I didn't know that announcement was coming. Riz XRP puts a nice little infographic up here. Example of use cases, you've got Bitcoin, Doge, and XRP, because XRP, remember, the token is not native, doesn't have smart contract native to it. Hooks on the Zahao networks and the things that are going to enable XRP. The base layer of the XRPL, it does not have smart contracts because it's designed in a different way. Fast and light was the description that was given. But anyway, you're going to mint these tokens into F assets, and they become F Bitcoin, you know, Flare Bitcoin, Flare XRP, Flare Doge, and you've got all sorts of cool stuff you can do with it. And then you've got lending and borrowing, NFTs, DeFi payments, store value, leverage trading, metaverse bridging. You just think of the millions of use cases, like zip out into the future in all of your minds. And this is how I kind of formulated my understandings about this, and it might help you all as well. And I'm going to do a deep dive of this for you all. To understand why you're in this space, you really need to zoom ahead to 2027, 28. And why then? The metaverse and the internet of value. So if you look up those two kind of topics, the metaverse and the internet of value, you kind of understand, and the internet of things as well, you know, robotics, payments, that's where this is all going. And so you've got to look at these assets as very, very early technologies that are yet to meet their extended purposes. And when you do your research on the metaverse, which is basically, to summarize it super simply, like the 3D version of your internet for shopping and things like that. You know, it's a 3D rendered reality where you go in and purchase whatever you need, and it's fucking cool. It's very, very cool. You know, it's going to be pretty rad, and tokens like this are going to have a strong part in it, in their ecosystems anyway, at least. All right, moving swiftly on. Quant, keeping a close eye on Quant. Keep an eye on this guy as well, Tokenizer. He's very, very good. He's got, you know, talking about Quant, bringing back the advent calendar at the end of 2023. Last December, this calendar provided a great overview of what Quant had been working on for the past year and some forward-looking things for the coming year. Let's see what Christmas awaits for Quant. I've yet to pull up a big bag of Quant. I've got my eye on it. It's not quite ready yet. Anyway, this is Anders, X_Anderson, cracking article, a little video. I'm going to play this for you now. Have a listen.
It's always difficult. I think a good question is, what would need to be true to enable regulated institutions to use public permissionless blockchains? At the moment, they don't pass what's known as third-party risk management. Just a very concrete example quickly is Anything on Ethereum you've got to pay gas for. The gas gets paid to validators. A regulated firm cannot pay gas fees to sanctioned entities. So the public permissionless blockchains are out at the moment.
Just listen to that. This is Tony McLaughlin from Citibank. And if everyone thinks that Ethereum is the clear winner in this is a great article by 801_XRP, beg your pardon, I should have referenced him at the beginning. Tony McLaughlin from Citi is saying, listen, if we have to pay gas fees to validators who are paying sanctioned entities, which is the Ethereum network, proof of stake, validators, staking fees, gas fees, right? Where this is all going, he's firing a shot across the bow at Ethereum and the likes of Bitcoin, and they can't touch him. So you can see where this is going, right? You've got this proof of stake and the proof of work principles, which has got these. This is how they're going for them. They're going from the basis that these two styles of network supports, that's what they are, they're the underlying architectures that support the network, proof of stake and proof of work, are paying gas fees to validators that are in sanctioned countries and they can't touch them. And these are the big banking infrastructures. So do you think this is quite an interesting take on things? Anders followed that on with the second time I've seen someone from Citi saying they can't use permissionless blockchains because of regulations. Interesting. At the minute, though, he does say at the minute. Anyway, moving on. Coinbase has got a new advert. Very, very cool. Let's have a quick listen.
There's a system, Emma.
We're born into it. A system with numbers and papers.
And lines and waiting.
You work hard, get good grades, go to college.
I want to go to college. I got good grades.
I overachieved.
That's right, she did.
Debt is good?
Debt is so good.
So much debt. I can totally save up and buy a house and start a family.
I want a family.
Oh.
Starting a family means you need 2 or 3 jobs.
You can't afford to buy.
Oh.
You can't afford to rent.
Used cars cost as much as the new ones.
Oh.
It's weird.
Good debt is
I
good.
was head of my class.
Houses are too expensive.
Work hard, get good.
The system, the numbers.
Rent is freaking insane.
Breaking news. Everything is terrible.
Does it have to be this way?
What if it was different?
It's always been that way.
We've got to build our way out of it. Yeah.
Put control back to the hands of the people.
Not the bureaucracy.
A system with less paperwork.
No waiting. No lines.
Permissionless.
Just because you're born into a system?
Doesn't mean you have to live with it.
Love it. Coinbase absolutely nailing the paradigm shift there. Love it, Coinbase. I hope you follow through. This is a by the Chad Steingraber. This is a Ripple. In order to meet the needs of customers, you need a constant supply of liquidity. Remember that term, liquidity? Let's have a listen.
I'm not known for being brief, but it is a good challenge I'm up for. Hi, my name is Brad Chase, and this is Crypto in a Minute. Liquidity absolutely impacts institutional adoption. So institutions, larger financial service businesses, banks, corporates, whatnot, they're going to need to be transacting and moving value in large sizes, more frequently, and importantly, running a business, they have high demands for uptime and availability, so they need to be able to meet the needs of their customers. That means they need consistent supply of crypto liquidity to facilitate that value movement. So if you're building a business and you're an institution that wants to adopt crypto, enough liquidity is crucial for you to be able to enter the space. Of course, the flip side of that is, as institutions enter the space, that's going to draw more liquidity into the space, though that's because that large demand need can be met with supply. And so as you have more and more of that supply, you get a nice flywheel effect where more and more institutions adopt, they provide some liquidity, others come in to meet that liquidity need, and it grows and grows and grows. So crypto liquidity, absolutely essential for the adoption of crypto.
Liquidity. Where have we heard that before? That flywheel. Sorry, I've got my dog in the background here, the family's dog. It's going to make some noises in the background that you can probably hear today. So liquidity. It's all about that, isn't it? And we've heard that before with tons of the insiders and the Ripple community. Anyway, on Crypto Insights, gold, XAU closed its highest ever weekly candle. Eyes on it for next week, but this is telling us something is coming. Absolutely monumental. Gold is now breaking through and knocking on heaven's door there. 3 times a lady, as the crypto sniper said yesterday in a very clever tweet. Wow. it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see, and I guess silver will be next. Anyway, looking at Bitcoin charts, see Bitcoin made its all-time high for 2023 yesterday, touching at, I think it was just under just around $39,000. Okay, and I want to kind of premise this behind a couple of things that I think the pullback is coming. A lot of other people are, expecting a little bit higher. Totally get that. Totally agree with it. But as I was learning from Blockchain Backer and a few other people, I've been looking at the charts and understanding how things are correlated to the Nasdaq. And you've got the Nasdaq here going on an incredible run from late December all the way up from, it's a lower resistance bands all the way to all-time highs. Now we're just touching upon the resistance of all-time highs for the Nasdaq, and it's no coincidence Bitcoin has done exactly the same. Look at it rally. It's following the liquidity of the Nasdaq, and if this then comes down and retraces again before another monumental move north, which I probably expect it to, I don't expect this bubble to be bursting yet because of the political cycles in the United States. And so the likelihood is we'll see a further rally to higher highs, probably up to, incredible positions over the next 4 years, and we'll see the crypto markets follow it. They're not going to let this ship sink. I don't think they will anyway. I think it'll carry on, but who's to know? So anyway, just keep your eye on Bitcoin and the Nasdaq, also the DXY, this dollar index, and we're coming back down to resistance here now, or support in this case. And Bitcoin's negatively correlated with the DXY, as Blockchain Backers taught me in his videos, which means that when the DXY shows strength, the Bitcoin rolls over, and when it shows weakness, the Bitcoin rallies. And we've seen a lot of weakness from the 3rd of October, with the DXY coming down, and we've also seen Bitcoin rally from all of October. I mean, we can go, look at the move here, just in that sections. Keep your eye on this. This is kind of if it starts moving north quite heavily up here, you will see Bitcoin probably take a tank. We'll see. And the total 3, which is all of the crypto minus Bitcoin Ethereum, is looking like it wants to do its kind of breakout. It's in its Wyckoff phase. This is the altcoin market for simplicity. And I don't know. We'll see what it does. It's looking quite bullish, that actually. Looking like it all wants to move again. We shall see. Anyhow, we'll leave it there for now. I'm Ripples in Wales, and I will do another video later on. We're going to go into some other stuff, but we'll leave that there for today. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing, and see you all in the next video. Be blessed.